Hello, today's video will be on episode 5 of the American Cars Collection, sort of 1/43rd scale subscription series. So yeah, let's get into the cars. Okay, so we're on to issue 11, and it is the Buick GSX from 1970. So as always, let's flick through the little booklet you get. Yep, so we have, as usual, a fact file on the Buick GSX. Some very nice pictures in how it came to be and some spec stuff. Nice big center pages. And then there is the technical sheet for the actual car itself. Moving on, we have a fact file on Buick. Just going through the inception of Buick through to through the history. And then you have a fact sort of file on Ethel Flock Mobley, who appears to be a female NASCAR driver from like the 40s and 50s, which should be an interesting little read. And then it follows on to the next couple of pages. And then for this in history, we have the Beatles releasing Let It Be, which would be 6th of March 1970. And then following on a sneak preview as to what will be coming up next. So we'll get the diecast car out of its little packaging and have a good look at it. Okay, so removing the acrylic case from the car, we can see it is a very vibrant yellow with black and red pinstriping down the side. If you turn it round, you've got, headlights, tail lights, center Buick detailing, and a license plate there. And then around the side, again, same as the other side, as you would expect. And then the front, you've got headlights, full grille with sort of little GSX badge and number plate as well. And then inside, it's just, typical black sort of fare. But yeah, very nice model. The spoiler does look a little sort of flimsy, so I'm not gonna play about with it too much, obviously. But yeah, good model of a slightly more obscure muscle car. Mustangs, Camaros, all that sort of stuff, very sort of popular. But the GSX is a bit more of a niche one, I would say. But yeah, very happy to have it. So yeah, we'll move on to issue 12. Okay, so starting the booklet for issue 12, as you can see, the car will be the AMC Javelin from 1972. And then we get, again, the start of the story on the AMC Javelin. Nice little picture. And then just going through, through the AMX and the evolution of the car itself. And then you get a nice sort of period advertisement photo. And then you get, there's the fact file again for any interested parties. Then you get a fact file on AMC, which had some hits and misses. I mean, the Pacer, everyone knows, is not a very good car, but still interesting nonetheless. Then a whole article on drag racing, with some very interesting shots there. Firebird doing a full wheelie there. And then in 1972, you had the Watergate scandal, which is the moment in history for this issue. And a little preview into the next issue, number 13, a 72 Boattail Riviera, which very excited to get that. That's probably one of my favourites of this. That'll be one of my favourites of the set so far. But yeah, let's get the car out and have a look at it. Okay, so with the car out of its sort of low acrylic casing, you can see it's an AMC Javelin from 1972, in a red with gold striping and nice 5-spoke alloys. Moving around the back, you can see a full rear light bar, Javelin logo, and a North Carolina license plate. Probably should have said the Buick GSX previously had a Georgia license plate as well. So moving around to the side. No wing mirror on this side, but wing mirror on the other side. But yep, only difference there. And then around the front, you've got the big grille, that license plate again, and headlight inserts. Very detailed model. Again, same with the GSX. It's quite an obscure one. I mean, again, you know, Mustangs, Camaros, Challengers, all that sort of stuff. That you'd expect that sort of muscle car stuff to be in this, and it is. But it's nice to see some of the more unsung cars being added. But yeah, as with always, these videos have an extra car. Build is a sort of a freebie type thing, but yeah, so we'll get into that one. And that one is really obscure. Yep, so as I was saying, you get five free gifts when you subscribe to this collection. I went for the ultimate subscription with the special editions, so there will be extras. But these, if for the main thing, you get these 5 free things. So we've already had that. We've already had that, and that. So that just leaves this thing. The Stutz Blackhawk from 1971. Again, as with the cars that came in this sort of set parcel, it's a really obscure vehicle. But yeah, we'll get into it and have a look at it. Okay, so taking a look at the car itself. Actually, before we do that, usually the cars come in like acrylic cases, but these freebie ones, they come in like a sort of a cheap plasticky one, and a little sort of cardboard outlet sleeve. And I kind of wish they had sort of the acrylic stuff as well, so you could stack them and put them in together. But yeah, I'm not going to have a rant about packaging. But yeah, onto the car. As you can see from the sides, big, long 2-door convertible with side pipes from standard. Going around the back, you can see 2 very large tail lights, big number plate, and then 2 more exhausts, which come out the back. You can see quite a lot of detail in the interior there. So you've got sort of detailing for the gauges and buttons, and even the little glove box, and this massive spare wheel, which surely there's got to be a better way of mounting that, you would have thought, but no. And then around the front, it gives off sort of is it Pontiac Grand Prix from the 70s with that grille, and then sort of weird lights and stuff. It's got a split screen windscreen. But yeah, a very obscure, very unusual car. Don't really know much about Stutz Blackhawks or anything like that, but again, glad to have it because it's weird, it's obscure, it's interesting. So yeah, still enjoying this set. Whether that will continue, I'm not sure, but so far, very happy with the models I've received. Well, clearly, as I've kept the subscription got up for 12 issues. But yeah, we'll see what happens with when the next parcel arrives with the next 2. But until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.